Kia ora, I'm Elvie and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm actually reviewing my own little creations. They are tiny, tiny little watercolor sets I've put together. So this one, if you can see, not sponsored, but also expired in like a while ago. But these are like old little containers that I had, and then I've created little watercolor sets with them. So this is the first one. I will be using them as well. I made them so long ago that I don't remember what paints, like what colors I used and stuff. I'm 90% sure they are Winsor and Newton Cotman paints though. So before I started using professional paints, I used Cotman because that was just what was available for me. So I just stuck little lids down with some probably super glue or something like that into this container, like pulled out the middle bit with the actual floss and then have used it. This is the mixing area, if you can tell, with the paint stains, and this is for water as well. So I'll give it a go, see how that goes. And I've got a little porcelain dish as well. This is a tiny little paintbrush, and then my prized possession, not really, this is a little mini watercolour set I put together with all fit inside a matchbox, which I was really proud of myself with. If we struggle to pull it out, it's all in here. We have a little rag to wipe our brush on. This is the palette. We've even got the colour names on it. Wow, this is from back in 2020, June. So we've got some beautiful swatches with the colour names. I've got Mauve, Cobalt, Prussian Blue, maybe, yeah, not sure about that last, the green, but there aren't too many green options anyway for Cotman, so it won't be hard to limit it down. We've got cadmium red, cadmium yellow. Oh, we've got crimson red, and what does that say? Yep, your guess is as good as mine. This is just an empty pill container. I filled it up. Got some, it's quite cute, and oh, it must be raw sienna. Forget it out, it's okay. So that's the paint palette. We'll put that to the side. We've got my sketchbook and my name. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's more in there. I've got 8 sheets, 110 GSM, 3 35 by 25 millimeters. Look at that. It's so cute. It's got a little cover, nothing in it, so you can do a little swatch in here. That's actually so cute. There's some more. There's some little paintings I did. Oh, it must have been a while ago now. Take them out. So, do I have a date on the back? 2020 June, these two. And then what about this one? March. So 3 months difference between, I'll grab the paintbrush back up, between these. That one's clearly an interesting one, but that's okay. Look how cute they are. These are just some towers in town, and they are quite cute for such tiny paintings. We continue. I might as well just tip it all out now. Just put that aside. Looks like these are for the water. Some water bowls, like my little candle holders. So for water and cleaning my brushes. Put those to the side. We have a tiny little brush that's really cute. Put that to the side as well. We've got a pencil, an eraser, a couple pens, blue and a purple. Oh, it's rolling. Another, oh, this is cute. It's such a tiny brush. That's so cute. We've got a big flat brush, and then a couple smaller brushes. So that's what fat. Oh, sorry. Or yeah, no, fat in there. Sat in there. Fit in there. Fit in there. There we go. But I don't have a mixing area in there, which I only just realised. So it's lucky I found this dish. It's just a tiny little teacup holder. So I do have some glue tack just to stick stuff down for me. The paper. So I'll get that all ready and then we can do a couple cute little paintings using each set individually. So I have stuck it down with some washi tape, glue tack, and then I'm just filling up. Oh, that was a bit much. My water containers. I think I'll use the travel set after. I'll use the set first. I'll give it a swatch on one side and then paint on the other side. I'll spray it with some water. I'm not sure how well this paint activates. I think some of the colours probably want the hydration. Choices for the brushes. Just put that to the side as well. I know I already have the swatch card down here, but I think will be so cute having the swatches on this paper as well as a little painting. Do I want to use pencil? Not really, but I'll have it all up here, just down here for me to use if I want to. That's from Fine Details, that brush. So we're going to use an actual brush, not one that I've chopped in half. Okay, well, let's should I should date it. Okay, this is really difficult. Feb, I'll leave it at that. 2023. Oof, that was a little tragic. I'll leave it at that. It is the 12th today. It'll probably come out tomorrow or something, but there we go. Stunning. Okay. Let's just start on the side. So hard. I don't know how I did it before. But I have this thing to dry my... What is this colour? It's Gamboed yellow, not whatever yellow I said before. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Am I gonna fit it all in here? I have some smaller swatches, otherwise I won't fit it all. I realise now this is probably not the most logical way of swatching the paint, but it's okay. Because... Oh, it's Hooker's Green. Okay, I'm remembering everything now. It's like I got hit in the head by memories of a couple years ago. About 2.5 years ago. Damn, that feels so weird to say. Such cute little swatches though. I was gonna attempt to border the paper, but that was not gonna end well. There we go. This tape really isn't doing it for me. I'm gonna attempt to put some more glue tack down. Attempt successful. So while that dries, I'll just go ahead and I could do blue for that one, and I'll just use purple for this one. So it's just another cute little beach scene. Oh, there we go. They do work. It's okay. listen, you can't just. I'm from New Zealand. The only thing we have are the beautiful beaches. That's a joke. That's a heavy joke. But especially where I am, it's just easier to get photos of beach because that is what is closest. And I just dropped something, but that's okay. We'll continue. Quite a few cabbage trees. Oh, it's looking a little bit scribbly, but that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta move on. Cute little baby cabbage next to it, and then this is not made for everyday doing. It's quite difficult. There's a cute little. It looks like a scribble right now. I know exactly what I drew, but maybe a little hard to read. The date is in fact massive, but that's just what you gotta do. Oh, I dropped my paintbrush. That's what I dropped. Okay. Where on earth? Okay, it's okay. I found it. It's fine. Just dropped below the table. I found it. Okay. It's gonna be quite difficult capturing this scene. I'm just trying to think about what colours I'm mixing. Like, what colours do I want to make the colour I want? That's kind of the dark, moody sky colour I'm looking for. It's fine if it's imperfect, the bordering. This is also definitely not watercolour paper. So it might not react the same as my usual paper nowadays, but that's okay. The good thing about doing sunsets is that there's like literally every colour you could imagine to use. Like, I need all the colours. Especially for the sunset from last night, it's so vivid. Like, there we go. Barely any cloud. Wow, actually, it's mainly just cloud, but it showed up so vividly. Vividly. There we go. Here's a cute little sunset colour. Looks a little muddy, but that's okay. Now for the trees. It's quite a moody atmosphere, especially in the foreground where the trees are. Excuse the airplane. It's just doing its thing. Just mixing the colour over here. This can be used a little bit of purple actually, just to a tiny section of it, and there we go. Actually a bit of blue too. Just wait a minute, that's the sea, isn't it? Yes it is. That's okay. It's okay. I'll just add a bit of cobalt blue to cover that up. It will just be a dark dramatic sea. And this can be the tree color. Oh no, I regret that. A bit more Prussian blue. And there we go. It's quite adorable and very difficult. I do have to say, it's quite a struggle. especially trying to get some of these details in. It's like, why is it not working? And then I remember that this is a tiny, tiny, tiny painting that I'm doing. And sometimes I just dropped the brush. It all goes well. So that's what I was trying to get at before I was rudely interrupting myself by dropping the brush. Definitely feel like I'm getting a bit of cramp though. Hand cramp. I mean, if you squint, you might be able to see what it's going for, but if not, this is the reference photo. And I'll just wait for it to dry a little bit, and then I'll go on to the other set I have created. Oh, it's so cute. And then I shall do a similar thing, swatch out the colours, do a little sketch. I'll probably use the pencil just because the pen it's quite thick in comparison to the actual paper size especially, so I'll get back to you when that's all sorted. I have in fact decided on my next reference photo. A cute little display of sunflowers. I'll take my tea over, and I've still waiting on a couple of the swatches to dry, and then I've sorted out what I'm going to be using. I've got my equipment over there. Beautiful colours over here. Don't know what colours they are, but they're all there. I've packed some stuff away. Gotta put those two back as well. And yeah, I'll stick those into the sketchbook as well using the washi tape. And see, I've got plenty of choices. I like the zigzag, I think. I'm going to use the zigzag to stick it in. And yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm going to start sketching up the little sunflower scene. The first little painting stuck in with the date at the top. I figured that just putting a little bit of tape in either opposite corner was going to be the best way about sticking these in, because they are quite tiny and I don't want too much tape covering it up, and it's good that it can be removed if I want to, but I think these are still, the red and the reds, green and yellow are still slightly wet, but it's alright. I'm just kind of turning the pages and sticking them in as I go, so I'll once again be back. Listen, I know I was going to get back to you when the paint was dry, but can you guys just appreciate that date? Like, that was so hard to write compared to especially the February one from today. That is impressive. It's so small too. Like, if I just grab the paintbrush, it's like the size of the paintbrush bristles. It's so tiny. Thank you. I'll be back. Okay, we've got a new spread open, ready to go. Pencil ready for action. I shall also pre-wet the paint in this set, and I kind of want to do the swatches differently, a little special. So we'll use bigger brush. Bigger brush is better brush. We'll start with the yellow, and we'll do a cute little attempt to do cute little flowers as the swatches, because why not? I'm pretty sure the brand and paint will be very similar because they were made around the same time. So these also should be Cotman, probably the same colours even. I'm going to put the rag back because I'm using the paper instead. Oh, this is a different colour. It's a pretty vibrant green. got a black, good in a travel set. I've got a burnt umber, and a couple more colours down the bottom. Oh, that is a pretty tragic flower, but that's okay. These are more like X's anyway. Oh, yeah. Stunning. It's quite cute. Okay. I shall attempt to date it under some pressure. So it is I just wrote it down, the 12th of the 2nd, 23. It was going well. It was going quite well. Now I shall do a cute little sketch of the sunflowers. I'm so sorry about my hands being in the way in like this whole video, but it's what I gotta do, you know, if I want to get the video kinda working, you know. I'll bring all these kind of things down, and then it's got some kind of grass in the front. Then we've got the different sized sunflowers. Oh, it's quite fitting I did the flower kind of swatches. Then some of these, I will not be able to get the angles or anything, but it's okay, they go quite far out. So let's just have a rough horizon line. And this is when scribbling is quite a useful skill when it comes to art, because you do bigger squiggles closer to the front and then smaller squiggles towards the back, kind of acting as little sunflowers and stuff, but given some depth, even though there is no colour yet. And then maybe some more squiggles. And the odd bigger squiggle kind of emphasized here and there for like taller plants. Okay, and then there are a few trees in the background. We'll just add some more squiggles. And then one more tree over here. And then, believe it or not, that is the sketch. I shall be using the smaller brush once again. Okay, well, we're going to need quite a bit of green. This mixing palette is quite different. And even the colours are different, so this is going to need a quick minute to get used to these colours I've got here. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the plants there. Okay. And I think some of these are cadmiums, so they'll be quite opaque. But I don't want them too opaque. Just doing some mixing on the side there. Got some more kind of greens. I'm trying to leave spaces to then go in and add yellow. but we'll see how that goes. And, I just completely, no, lost the brush there for a good second. I'll try and add some shadows, as I was saying, to some of these plants. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Just, then the yellow, the most important part. I did in fact get green in the yellow. I want no comments. Might add a little bit of red actually. Basically, I'm filling in the gaps now of what I left before with yellow, even if it doesn't align with the squiggles. And then while the yellow kind of calms down a bit, I'll do the background trees. Oh, that is too dark. The background trees and sky. There we go, and then I'm going to use a bit of the brown and add it to the very dark green I mixed earlier, and then, oh, that was not quite it, add some little dots to some of these yellow areas. Probably too many. And I might lighten some of those up just by using the rag. It is definitely not clean, but it's okay. There we go. I might add a little bit more shadow to, wrong, it's okay, to some of these. Just using the paint I have left on the palette. But there it is, the cute little field of sunflowers. It doesn't really want to focus on it, but there it is. It's pretty cute. So thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!